Welcome in today, guys. It's your boy R Spang here, and today I have a very special video. Today we are going to dive into the fastest and quickest ways to complete Team Affinity in MLB The Show 26. If you guys are new here, make sure you guys smack that sub button, smack that like button, and comment down below what you guys want to see next. But let's dive into it. First things first, let's dive into the actual Team Affinity programs. So we need to see what we need to get done to actually receive these cards. As you can see here, I completed the Toronto Blue Jays Team Affinity and got Roger Clemens. I personally went out for him because I'm a Blue Jays fan. He's also a good pitcher, and there's not a lot of great starting pitchers available to you right now that aren't very expensive. So he really helped out my team. Now also in this program, remember there's a ton of great cards, good hitters as well if you want some from your favorite teams, but especially there's a lot of great relief pitchers. And that is even more scarce than starting pitchers. There's not a lot of relief pitchers available that are the diamond tier, and if they are and they're good, they're very expensive. So I have used this to complete a bunch of those in this one, and I'm going to keep going through and getting all of them because at the end of the day, we are going to need these for collections, and I'm going to show you a way to do this where you can get a ton of packs, or there's an alternative way where you can get it done just even quicker. Now taking a look at the missions and moments you need to complete to actually finish the TA program and get you a Roger Clemens or whatever the last reward is or the first reward. If you scroll down here, you will see start here. You need to complete 2 moments. They're very easy. 1 hitting, 1 pitching. You're going to do this for all of them, and you need to do this to complete the actual program. So I would just hop in right before you start any of them, and you look at the missions and what you need to do and just bang those out real quick. But now looking at the missions, you need to tally 15 hits with Blue Jays players. You need to get 1 win, 10 strikeouts, 5 home runs, 9 innings pitched, score 20 runs. You need to get 500 PXP with the Jolt Jose Bautista, which I'll show you guys in one moment, but this is going to be important. You need to get this PXP with each card, and this is going to be a mission in every single program with the first card you earn. After that, you do need to tally 100 total bases with Toronto Blue Jays players. But now taking a look back at the program, as you can see here, there is also 2 rewards you do earn. You earn a hitting captain and a pitching captain. So each of these programs are going to net you a hitter and pitcher. It's pretty awesome. But the one you receive first, which in this case is the Jose Bautista, you do need to receive 500 PXP with, and you will need to do that to complete this program. You need to do every single moment, every single mission. But I'm going to show you guys a really quick and easy way to do it, and another quick and easy way to do it in my opinion, but it'll be a little more lucrative for you, stubs and pack-wise. Let's dive into it. Now taking a look at the fastest way to get this done. If you really just want to bang it out and get the cards on your team, hop into Play vs CPU. If you look here, you could select the team you want. If you've never done this before, I'm sure a lot of you guys have. I usually go for the Athletics. And then if you look here, if you click LBRB, you can actually select the difficulty. I would highly recommend to just put it on rookie, get it done, bang it out, because all you need to do is different stat missions. You do not need XP, so there's no benefit to running at a higher difficulty. I select home team, and I would recommend doing this as well. If you go over to custom stadiums, I have actually downloaded a stadium called Costco Headquarters. A lot of people used it last year. It's not as good as La Grassa, but the fences are pushed in and they're very short. It's going to help you just get these missions done even quicker, as it's easier to hit home runs, easier to hit doubles, and all that fun stuff. But make sure before you guys do this, you do go into your squad and you add in all the cards from that team that you own. Even if you have to go out and buy some, you could sell them back after. You want to have as many hitters from that team on that team so you can stack up as many stat missions as possible. You can get this in 1 9-inning game completely done. I did it with the Blue Jays basically. The only thing you do have to stop for is you might have to quit out and maybe keep track of the missions, because you do need to put that original Jolt card on the team to get XP with to finish it. Now for the best way to get this grind done. In my opinion, it is through mini seasons. Now that they revamped it and they're only 7 games long now instead of that grueling 28 they were last year, which I think is a great addition this year, and it's not as bad to hop into. And knowing they're only 3-inning games, when you do win the World Baseball Classic mini seasons, you do get 10 packs. And if you're playing this on rookie difficulty, you should be winning 98% of the time in my opinion. And this is going to be a great way to confirm that you're going to get a ton of packs while also getting these great Jolt cards on your team, especially if you need some starters and relief pitchers like I said. But before every game, you will get the option to manage your squad, and this is when you're going to want to fill in the team you're going for. I'm going for the Mariners right now, so I filled my entire lineup with Mariners, and I also put some Mariners starting pitchers in so they could pitch all 3 innings. I could get those 9 innings pitched, I could get the 10 Ks, and I'm going to get all the hitting stat missions. Now, like I said, you will also unlock the first Jolt card. Remember, you do need to put him into your lineup, and this will give you the option after a 3-inning game to replace him in the lineup, start getting that XP, and fully complete this program. Now that you guys know the fastest and the best way to get Team Affinity done, I'm going to go over some of my favorite cards from these programs. As I said, I am a little biased because I feel as if there's not as many good starting pitchers and relief pitchers in the game, so I feel like these programs are very useful to bolster your Diamond Dynasty team with those positions. As position players slash hitters, we have received a ton of great ones from the WBC program, and there's a lot of ways you can get good ones. I haven't seen the need for them as much, but I know a lot of you guys' favorite cards in here, and some of these cards do have great swings you might want to look at. So let's dive into the first one. My best pick and my favorite card from Team Affinity so far is this left-handed closing pitcher, Billy Wagner. Now, as I said, there is not a lot of relief pitchers on the market right now that are diamond or even free or available to you, if they're not extremely expensive. And lefties, there's basically none. You have to choose from Aroldis Chapman, who's about 40k, Haters, who's about 20k, and there's no other diamond options that are left-handed relievers. Unless you complete some collections, I know there's a few in there, but you have a free one right here, and it's Billy Wagner. He's a hard-throwing left-hander. He's got great stats. He's been amazing for me so far in the few ranked games I've played, and I would highly recommend go getting this card and getting you a diamond lefty in your bullpen. Now taking a look at one of my favorite hitters from the Team Affinity programs, and it is the Orioles 88 overall Adam Jones. He is a center fielder, which is good. Center field position is a little low until you get to that Pete Crow Armstrong. But looking at him, he does have a really good swing, by the way, and his stats are very good to go along with it. He's a good center fielder. He's got good stats out there. He's got good directional stats, which are very important this year, guys. If you guys have played any ranked seasons or even offline grinded, you will know that these jumps are absolutely horrendous that some of these cards get, and defense has been very, very important, and I've been honestly prioritizing defense in my center field and some of my outfield positions because of that. So I would recommend to go grab this card if you are looking to get a hitter. Like I said, there's a ton of great hitters in the WBC programs and through all the different XP reward path multiplayer program, so I wouldn't prioritize them as much as I would prioritize the starting pitchers and relief pitchers. But this Orioles program is great for one reason, and it's another reason why I really like this hitting card. At the end of the program, you will receive the 88 overall Darren O'Day. That's why this Orioles program is so great. He's a great relief pitcher. He's got that glitchy arm angle. He's got great stats. The only thing I will say, I have used him in ranked recently, and as you guys know this year, there's been a lot of bloopers. I think it's because of the low overall system, but he throws a little soft, and I've tended to notice he's giving up a few bloopers. I'm not the best pitcher in the world, so that could be me. But Darren O'Day is a great relief pitching option. He's a great arm angle to change your opponent's eye level out of the bullpen. He's a great card to go after, but let's dive into another one. Now looking at the Dodgers Team Affinity program, it's another double whammy. You're going to get two great cards from this program. If you look here, the first card you get is the 88 overall Gil Hodges. As we know, last year he was a collection reward, and he had one of the best slap swings in the game, so we already know he has a great swing. He's got great stats, and this is a great card to go after if you're looking for a first baseman. But like I said, there's tons of great positional player options in the WBC programs, such as Bryce Harper, so it's going to be hard for a lot of people to get this guy on their team if you've completed the WBC grind. But let's look at the best card in the Dodgers Team Affinity program. At the end of the program, you will receive the 88 overall Eric Gagne, and this is the best relief pitcher in the entire Team Affinity programs, in my opinion. One of the better relief pitchers in the game. He's been an absolute monster for me in ranked, and as you can see, his stats are absolutely insane. He's a great card. We use him every single year. I would highly recommend going to get this guy for your bullpen. Now looking at the Mariners Team Affinity, as you can see here, I have not completed this yet, but at the end you will receive an 88 overall Al Leiter, who's been a great pitcher every single year. He's got that meta pitch mix, the sinker cutter. I'm going for this card next. I'm going to throw him in my rotation. As you can see here, the only scary thing is he has a little bit low control, but with the mods this year, we can increase that. I will be trying this card out. I will let you guys know. I'm sure in one of my ranked seasons playthroughs or debuts, I will show you this guy. Maybe I'll even debut him, but I think this card is going to be one of the better starting pitchers in the game, as long as that control doesn't mess him up too much, and we can get it up with the parallel mods. Another one of the best starting pitchers in the program, in my opinion, is the 88 overall Roger Clemens from the Toronto Blue Jays. This is not completely biased because I'm a Blue Jays fan. Roger Clemens is a great pitcher. As we know, last year, he was also a collection reward. One of the better pitchers in the game last year at a 99 overall. But even at an 88, he still is a really good pitcher. He throws a hard fastball. He's got a good pitch mix. His stats are very good. His control's a little low like Al Leiter, but like I said, we are going to be able to increase that. This is another great starting pitcher you can can go after. And like I said, I would highly recommend going after the starting pitchers and relievers because we are going to get a ton of great hitters through the WBC programs and a ton of other programs. Now you guys know the fastest and the best way to get the Team Affinity grind done, as well as some of the best cards you can receive from Team Affinity. I will be throwing up a screenshot of all the cards in one picture. There's going to be a hitting one and a pitching one, so you guys can see all the cards and figure out which one you guys want to put on your squad. But nonetheless, if this video helped you out today, make sure you guys smack that sub button, smack that like button, and comment down below what you want to see next. And also one reminder, we do stream every single day on Twitch, rspang with 2Gs. Pop out to a live stream. If there's any questions you guys want to ask me, feel free to come in, come watch me grind rank, come watch me do the TA grind, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and peace.